I'm going to use yesterday's vlog as the basis of a microcosm for the macrocosm that I will vlog out of it. I will vlog out of it. What am I? I am a human being. I'm a human being to the human beings. The human being decides it is a human being. Suggesting it can decide it is whatever it decides it is, which is what human nature itself is, apparently defined. Who decided that? Might have been a Greek, possibly a Roman, could have been an Asian, an Egyptian, probably a Sumerian from outer space, no doubt. So I'm a human being. I am. A thing that can decide it is whatever it decides it is itself. So what does a human being decide it is? It decides it is where it is. I am from here. I belong here. Here being the space it occupies at that moment in time. It is deciding it is the, which is here. I am here. I belong here. I was born here. This is mine, it says incessantly, probably, and defines itself further by the colour of its skin, what it believes, and its sexual orientation, further limiting itself definitively, as that is what definitions actually do. Actually, I have found, though I have no specific reference point for that, and therefore apparently cannot prove it scientifically, though what you will find with scientific proof is that, well, Freud, let's use Freud as an example, decides, apparently, no, it might be a little remiss of me to emit these words on this, decides that within man is a beast, so to speak, an uncontrollable, desirous beast that can be controlled for money. Uncontrollable, but can be controlled if one controls it. Controlling the uncontrollable. Freud controls the uncontrollable, and we still pay. In fact, we'll be paying for a long time, because even when they've stopped making guns and bullets, it'll be a long time before the last bullet's fired, and that is a fact, man. So I am a human. I am here. I came from here. I belong here. This is mine, the foolish man says. And strangely enough, I am here. I am here. Though I live on a planet that spins whilst it resolves, that spins while it revolves around its central power source, outside of itself, because I am noticing I have a piss, it's hot, some might say warm. I'd say it's quite hot. What does that suggest? There's some sort of energy exchange going on there, and the piss is like, it is not its only purpose, is like a cooling, like your car has a cooling system with water that runs around the outside of its moving parts, but while the oil lubricates. I wanted to use the word viscosity though, don't know the meaning of it, and so have to throw it in there sort of ad-libish. Yeah, water has more than cooling purpose. It is, especially considering what we also input into the test tube, the crucible that the human body is. Interesting though. If there's heat generated, there's movement generally in some way or other. Your processor on your computer gets very hot. It's the movement in there apparently on an electronic level, which is where the heat's generated from, and it must be massive movement to generate the amount of heat that it generates. That's the nature of heat. It generates, sorry, that's the nature of energy. It generates heat, energy. Energy, let's cover energy later. So I am a human, and the contradiction is I am limiting myself by defining myself as being here, from here. And when I say being here, I mean from here. I am from here and I belong here, rather than defining itself as being here in the physical, allowing itself to, well, the mind. Did we cover the mind in the microcosm video yesterday? I don't think we did we? So let's say it's out of bounds anyway. I was thinking about civilization earlier, and you know, this, I come from here, this is mine, and therefore I'm going to demand with such force that I am allowed to remain here, that I will drive everyone else away or kill them. It's happened, it's happening now. It's happened extensively in the last 50 years. And those who implement such believe themselves to be civilized. That's the nature of civilization. I mean, the greatest nation on the planet. I mean, I really don't want to go into what they did to the indigenous people. Interesting how they savagely destroyed their culture by defining them as savages and therefore not deserved of existence in the reality that was theirs, until the white man come along and impose him all on it, sort of thing. Another area I want to discuss is ego and personality, though again, I suppose, to remain to the point, I am a human, which is what this video is about. I am a human. It is a microcosm of, it is a macrocosmic extension of the microcosmic vlog, return of the vlog, return of the mighty vlog. I'm not personality based actually, and I'm not playing up to the camera either, but I am attempting to deliver my vlog in a artistic, not so much an artistic, but you would call it an artistic story definitively, to define it, to explain it, though that is not the purpose behind it as such. Trying to deliver the vlog in a sort of artistic, poetic manner that's not for the purpose of it being artistically poetic, though that is my human nature, if you will, possibly.